Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you all are doing fine today. Today we'll continue our lesson from sentence fragments and run-on. First, you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. So you click on your name, you move on to language art grade 6. The chapter is sentence fragments and run-on. And the lesson is it a complete sentence, a fragment, or a run-on? Alright, so let's start now. Hi to you all on the chat. All right, so a sentence is a group of words that form a complete thought. It has the subject and a verb. So a sentence always forms a complete thought, having a subject and a verb, just like we have here. My friends walk along the path. Now, my friends is the subject and work is the verb, so it forms a complete thought here. And then next we need to note is the sentence fragment. Sentence fragment is a group of words that does not. Okay, so does not express a complete thought. So yeah, the sentence fragment does not express a complete thought. It is usually missing a subject, a verb, or helping verb. So it's either missing a subject, verb, or helping verb. So just like this sentence, we have knows the answer. Now, knows the answer is what? It's missing a subject because we do not know who knows the answer. It just says knows the answer. So this is a sentence fragment. It is missing a subject. And for the next one, we have the bright red car. Now, what happens to the bright red car? We do not know. So it just has a subject, which is the bright red car. And then this particular sentence fragment is missing a verb. And we skiing next week. We skiing next week is what? It's a sentence fragment because it is missing a helping verb. So instead, we could say, we are skiing next week, right? But this one just says we skiing next week. So who is it's missing a helping verb. So sentence fragments can either be missing a subject, a verb, or a helping verb. So any of this. All right, so now moving on to the run on sentence. A run on sentence is made up of two independent clauses that are joined without end punctuation or with just a comma. So it's just like saying, I knocked on the door, it opened. Now, this is two sentences that is joined together without end punctuation, or this one is joined with a comma without a conjunction. So a runner sentence will always have two sentences together that are supposed to be separated, okay? But those sentences are joined together. Now, if you want to fix a sentence fragment, sorry, if you want to fix a runner sentence, you have to separate the two sentences, add a punctuation after the first, and then capitalize the second. So just like this, I knocked on the door is one sentence, it opened is another sentence. So you have to put a period in between. I remember that when you want to start a sentence, it needs to be capitalized. So it's opened will be capitalized. That's the first letter. Then it started raining. We ran inside. It started raining. One sentence. We ran inside. We capital letter. All right, so it started raining. We ran inside. Instead of a period, you can put a instead of a comma, you can put a period, and then it is two sentences. And you can also fix a sentence, a run-on sentence, by rewriting it into compound sentences. Compound sentence is made up of two independent clauses joined by a comma and conjunction. So we have four conjunction. So it could as well be I knocked on the door and it's opened. So with the comma, a conjunction, and then the sentence. So if you want to make it a compound sentence, you can do that, adding a comma and a conjunction. So it started raining, so we ran inside. So we have two ways that we can fix the run-on sentence. It's just up to you. You can choose which of them that you want, but just always note that the run on sentence has two sentences joined together that are meant to be separated. So we'll move on to some exercise. All right, so okay, so we will just go to the test. You can share your answers with me if you know them. All right, so the first one is which is a run on sentence. The police returned my wallet. I had left it on the trolley. In 1954, a meteorite hits and Hodges inside her own living room. So, which is a run-on sentence here. So, it will be the first one because it's two sentences joined together. So, which is a sentence fragments. In the midst of sky season, a gigantic avalanche. Early determined the diameter of the cycle. So, which is a sentence fragment here? Okay. Now, which is a complete sentence here? The suspect forfeited his right to a trial by jury. The flight attended on our return trip from Phoenix. So, which is the complete sentence over here? What is the complete sentence here? So, the first one, because we have the subject and we have also the verb. So, which is a complete sentence here? Emma always enchants audience with the raw emotion in her performance. Then the second is made both of the pie crust with lard instead of butter. So it will be the first one. Okay. So which is a run-on sentence here. For the A major chord, a guitar player places the first, second, and third fingers at the second fret. We forgot to pack utensils. I will run to the store. So what's the run on here? All right. So the second is what? The run-on sentence. Alright, so celery, onions, and carrot compose the French marbox, a paste for soups and sauces. Grab another log, the fire's dying down, which is the complete sentence here. Alright, so which is a rodent here? Molly found the volume of the cylinder. She multiplied the area of the base by the height. The reporter writing an article with questionable sources. What is the run on sentence here? So it will be the first one. Okay. All right. So we have which is a sentence fragment. History about an unexpected alien invasion. In his spare time, Aggie's older brother restores antique cars in their garage. What's the sentence fragment here? Alright, so the first is the sentence fragment, this one. So, which is a run on sentence. We had an abundant harvest from our garden this year. We have plenty of squash and tomatoes. American badgers construct burrows underground for protection. So, what is the run on sentence here? Alright, so this is the run on sentence. So we have, which is a complete sentence. My parents' business flourishing thanks to online advertising. Mermaid like creatures appear in stories from cultures around the world. So what do you think is the complete sentence here? So complete sentence is the second. So which is a run-on sentence. Layers and layers of cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. Mr. Barton is looking for an apartment. You should tell him this unit is vacant. So what is the run-on sentence here? Alright, so run on. So, which is a complete sentence. The liver is the largest solid organ in the human body. Is an expert at distinguishing safe mushrooms from poisonous ones. So, which is the complete sentence here? So, the liver is the largest solid organ in the human body, which is a run on sentence. The Earth's core is the deepest and hottest layer of the planet. Granite has been used for years for paving and building. Today, it is also used for kitchen countertops. So, this is the run on sentence. So, which is a run on sentence? My older brother's contact lenses case and eye solution. The source of the Mississippi River is Lake Itascar in Minnesota. It was formed by a melted glacier. So, which is the run on sentence here? Okay, so this is the run on sentence, the second one, which is a run on sentence. Sometimes feels nervous and uncomfortable when speaking in front of large groups. Don't tempt me with that fudge. I'm trying to avoid sugar. What do you think is the run on here? So this is the run-on, the second one, which is a run-on sentence here. Photographer hugged reverse photographs combine visible lights photography with X-ray technology. We will need a detour around the flooded road. Here's an alternate route. So what's the run-on sentence here? Alright, so this is the run-on sentence. Okay. So you can tell me in the chat if you have any question concerning this particular chapter that we have done. The last time we did the first two lessons, and now we just completed the last one. You can tell me if you have any questions. Do you have any questions or no questions? Okay, you don't have any questions. Okay. So when you're doing the test and you need more help, you can click on this chat button here. We have tutors available to help you there if you still need more help. But yeah, what about the rest of you? Any questions or no questions? Just remember that the sentence fragment is a complete sentence. The run on is two sentences joined together. Then sentence fragment is either missing a helping verb, missing a subject, or a verb. So if you have no questions, we'll end here for today. I hope that you all have a good night and see you all next time. Bye everyone.